This is an interesting story.
It's interesting, and honestly, we were talking about it this morning. I was honestly confused. President Obama, look, every president does this right before they leave office. They
commute sentences.
They commute sentences, and President Obama commuted the sentence of a man named Oscar Lopez Rivera, and Lin-Manuel Miranda celebrated this. Was so excited about it. Lin-Manuel Miranda,
the
of course,
brainchild of Hamilton.
Played Hamilton in the original cast. Well, he has said that he will now go back and play Alexander Hamilton again, just one night in the Chicago production, because he wants to do this for Oscar Lopez Rivera. Now, we should explain the confusion here on Oscar Lopez Rivera and the complicated history of him. He has been serving a 70-year sentence since 1981. He was involved in a group called FALN. It's Spanish for Puerto Rican Liberation, or Puerto Rican Liberation. He was fighting with this organization to get Puerto Rico liberated from the United States. As part of their activities, they conducted bombings.
Which resulted in deaths.
4 deaths in New York City. They also...
they attacked a police headquarters in New York City as well.
So, you know, he was convicted of seditious conspiracy.
So that is not, he wasn't convicted of killing any of these people, of bombing or any of that stuff. This is essentially, you know, banding together to conspire to do harm to America and to do harm to people.
But now, so Lin-Manuel said that he's excited. Now, Lin-Manuel, of course, is of Puerto Rican descent, and he and several other celebrities, famous Puerto Rican celebrities, are celebrating the fact that Oscar Lopez Rivera is going to be released in May. And that has upset a lot of police officers around the country.
Yeah, Charles, I spoke to somebody high-ranking in the NYPD, you know, which was attacked in the bombings attack, and they are upset. They're incensed. At first, it's a slap in the face to all the working cops that this sentence gets commuted.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, and then they're appalled at Lin-Manuel that he would even, you know, do this, being a New York guy and go against the cops and, you know, be for a terrorist.
We should say that, you know, this is a complicated, as Charles said, it's complicated. I mean, Bernie Sanders has been
not only Bernie Sanders. Former President Jimmy Carter, Desmond Tutu,
Bill Clinton,
Bill Clinton, Corey Scott King. A lot of people have.
I will be honest. I'm having some trouble understanding.
They've marched for his release, and I guess the complicated part is, look, when you look at what the organization did, and that there were at least 4 fatalities due to their activities, it makes you think, look, this is not a good guy. But his supporters would say he was never convicted of anything involving those
but yet he's part of the organization.
Listen, once again, like I said, I've talked this before. I've had family members, or they passed away now, that were involved in the Black Panthers. And when you look at an organization even like that, obviously there were some issues or some incidents that happened with them, fringe people inside the group that actually were involved in violent things. But overall, the whole message,
everybody
the entire thing is kind of summed up by that. You know what I mean? So I think that in this situation, the complexity kind of is the same deal.
Hey, I'm Kathy in Detroit, former police officer, former veteran, or actually still a veteran. As far as what Lin is talking about, I am with him. I think that it's okay for somebody who is a member of an organization, not the one who's created the organization, to be resolved in this issue. And I think that it's helpful to the rest of the world to see that human rights do matter, and this Puerto Rican leader did matter.
I mean, yeah, it's...
Wow.
Make sure to subscribe to TMZ Live to keep up to date on the latest entertainment news.
And if you want to keep watching, click on one of these videos right now.